Welcome to Gusto News. This is Gusto TV and I am Ifeoluwa. Today on the news, I've got Big Wiz. I also have Tenny Olamakanaki. We'll be ending it up with the Beanie guy himself, Rema. Of course, Johnson and Maven, Johnson Ward and Maven artists, yes. So guys, before I go on, I'll say thank you to you guys for all you do for us. The likes, the comments, telling people about Gusto TV. Thank you so much. And for those of you new to this channel, please do click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell. That helps to notify you whenever we drop a new video. So jumping right in the news today, I'll be starting with Tenny Olamakanaki herself. Of course, we know Tenny dropped the Wonderland album this year, and quite a very interesting body of work from her, got good reviews. Of course, Tenny has done a lot of songs, Bologna, Your Mayor, that already hit. So if Tenny said she's coming up with a project, of course, a lot of people were expecting a lot from her. And yes, she came up with the Wonderland album, and that one was one that everybody got to love. Of course, got songs like Osu on it, Injuries on it, quite a good number of songs that have been doing so well on streaming platform. Now, this is a major one for her, and trust me, if she can actually just go like 20 more million on this one, she's going to be setting records for other female artists in Nigeria, or maybe Afrobeat artists, on this platform. It says that Tenny Entertainer's Wonderland album surpasses 80 million plus streams on Audiomack. So it has surpassed 80 million streams on Audiomack. Could be 80 something, maybe close to 90 million and all. So yes, this of course is a huge one for Tenny on the platform. And it goes on to say it is on pace to become the first ever female act to have a project surpass 100 million streams. So I mean, at the moment it has surpassed 80 million, which means it has less than 20 million, needs less than 20 million to set a standard, to set a record for other female artists on the platform. So it's on pace to become the first ever female act to have a project surpass 100 million streams on the platform. Trust me. Of course, that she's still going to release videos to a lot of these. So I guess we've seen from Osu, but she's going to keep releasing, and videos has a way of kind of pushing the audio again in people's mind, just as we all could relate to Osu when we saw the video. So when that happens, definitely a lot of songs are going to be getting more streams, and just maybe Tenny is going to be setting a record for herself on Audiomack as the Nigerian artist or Afrobeat artist, female artist, yes, that has a project getting to 100 million or surpassing it. Congratulations to Tenny. So moving on to the next one. In this news, I've got this time around a comedian, yes, known as Wole Arole, giving one or two thoughts about the person that is referred to as the pioneer of Afrobeats, as we know it to be today. And of course, Wizkid, who at the moment is like a major face for the Afrobeat to the world and all of that. When you talk about Nigerian music, definitely at this point in time, Wizkid becomes one of the first names to come to your mind. But this time around, Wole Arole has a different perspective about the comparison between these two great artists. It feels like it's quite wrong, or kind of demeaning or downgrading the works of Fela, who is actually, being respected by a lot of these guys. Would always talk about the fact that Fela inspires them. Fela is a motivation. Fela's done so well for, the Afrobeats music before, he passed on. And for Wole Arole, said it's disrespectful to compare Wizkid with to Fela. He said that he doesn't want to hear anywhere around him where anybody comes up with the notion of comparing Wizkid to Fela, or saying Wizkid is just like Fela, the way Fela and Anikulapo Kuti was during his time, when he was still alive, the way his songs were doing so well within and outside the country. Even till date, recently there was America Thriller, that was released, and Fela's song is one of the soundtrack to be used in that movie when it's finally released. So yes, if somebody has produced a song years back and till date it's still relevant, and of course Wizkid at the moment is a living legend, but somebody feels like, look, stop comparing these two people. It feels like Fela and Kuti is, you know, more bigger and have got more achievements than Wizkid. Yeah, some fans are there to say, oh, okay, then Fela was in his time. Today, Wizkid is who Fela is to us. Well, a lot of conversations are going on, but for Wole Arele, it feels like it's disrespecting to compare Wizkid, you know, to Fela, or saying, you know, Wizkid is who Fela is, you know, during his time to, you know, this time. Anyways, we get to see people talk about this every now and then, but trust me, Fela did his thing. Wizkid, of course, picked up the flag from there, and they're still doing their thing, trying to push and keep reminding people of the sound called Afrobeats. Now, rounding up this one with the Afro Rave King, he says, you know, we say Afrobeats, he has said that, okay, his own sound is actually going to be Afro Rave. Yes, of course, Rema has been doing so much lately. You've seen video of him performing outside the country, coming back home, signing the Pepsi deal. Quite a lot have been going on around him. But if there's one thing he's been talking about, is the fact that he's going to be releasing an album this year. Yes, you know, whether album or not, Rema got, you know, good streams, which on Spotify is one of the most, you know, streamed Nigerian artists on that platform, on those with, you know, a good number of monthly listeners. But yes, his album is yet to come, but he's been talking about it. He's, you know, announced that the name is going to be Rave and Roses, saying he does Afro Rave, talking about so many things. But yeah, he's here to say that, okay, I know you guys are already waiting. Contrary to what Burna Boy said, you guys should stop asking me about the album. I love you though. But for Rema is saying that, look, this album is about to slip you off your feet. So yes, it's worth the wait. He knows that he said so much about it. Everybody's like, the year is just literally 3 months ago. Where is the album? He got an answer for them here that says, Rave and Roses worth the wait. Ease your mind, now go enjoy. Trust me, we've seen Bounce this year. We've seen Soundgasm. So when he said you guys are in for a big enjoyment, trust me, Rema means every word in this statement. We've got the track record even this year, or any of his songs from the past. So yes, we'll just be on the lookout when Rema decides to finally release Rave and Roses for you guys to really, you know, enjoy. But if you're new to this channel, please do click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell. That helps to notify you whenever I drop a new video. And of course, tell me what you think about this news in the comment section. We'll be there to respond to them. See you guys in the next one. Bye.